My name is Christina Aparicio, or Christina Monique in the group, and I found out about LadyBoss just one random morning that I was walking through my house, scrolling through Facebook, of course, as many of us do, and I just saw a video of this super energetic, full of life, blonde, just the caption I think was like a live only offer and this weight loss tool, and for whatever reason, I had never seen her before in my life. I had never heard of her. She had never popped up in my feed. But just seeing that little screenshot, I clicked on it, watched the entire 45-minute video, and afterwards, I just immediately signed up as a lifer because everything that she talked about, everything that the LadyBoss program included, I knew, like I felt it in my heart, and through tears, I was like, this is it. This is gonna work. I know this is it. I'm gonna do it. And signed up as a lifer day one right away. And that was June 3rd of 2017. And has changed my life ever since. Ever since. Best decision I ever made. Yeah.
So how has it changed your life? What's happened?
Oh man, I didn't realize how much I struggled with self-esteem and self-worth. And I didn't realize how much I associated being beautiful with being skinny, which is a really sad statement to make. But I've struggled with, see, here I go already. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. I don't ever remember a time where I wasn't on the bigger side. And I've yo-yo dieted my whole life, where I would lose 20 pounds and then I would gain 30, and then I would lose those 30, but then I would gain 40. When I went back to school to pursue my degree, within those 4 years, I killed it at school, but I also gained 50 pounds in those 4 years without even realizing it. And it was my graduation pictures. I graduated with my bachelor's with the 4.0, and I was super proud of myself because I work full time. I have 2 kids with special needs, and I was super proud of myself. And when I saw my pictures, which I planned on buying and framing with my diploma and everything, and when I saw my pictures, I was like, no, I'm not buying those. Because I didn't see all of the hard work that I put in. I didn't see the genuine happiness on my face when I was handed my diploma. All I saw was how fat my cheeks were and how small my eyes were and the double chin that I had. And I was just disgusted, and I didn't buy them. But it was at that moment that I knew I need to do something to change my life, because this is terrible. That it's not that, of course I have my education and that will never be taken away, but I really, really, really looked forward to those pictures. And in that split second like that, it's almost like it was just taken away from me. So I just, since then, since becoming a LadyBoss, obviously it started about the weight loss, and it was wanting to lose weight. And then once I started following the program, it's everything right there in front of you. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to. I would go to the gym all the time, but I would spend an hour on the treadmill, and then I would look at the weights and I wouldn't know what to do. I would look at the machines. That's how I learned how to do things, was by watching people from upstairs on the cardio, watching people downstairs, and oh, okay, that's how that machine works. And oh, that's what that's for. That's cool. I never knew what I was doing, and I wasn't doing it the right way. I was doing that whole skinny fat thing, but wasn't even really the skinny part. It was just losing a little bit of weight. So, since then, I've gained so much confidence. I've gained this feeling of just like sexiness about me. The one thing that I didn't realize I needed, and I didn't think was going to be important, was the quote-unquote sisters that we gained. Because even when I first saw it, it was like, oh, there's a Facebook group. That's cool. That's nice. I did not realize what a backbone that would be for me. I have made some of the most amazing friends throughout this journey, throughout the past 16 months, that I didn't know that I needed in my life. I was very much a whole no new friends type of person. Oh, I've had the same friends for 30 years, I don't need new friends. And through this, it's like, oh my God, there's so many amazing women out there. We have to be friends. And I mean, I just, you know, we had a slumber party last night. We're already talking about next year for LadyBoss Live. It's just the sisterhood that you create, the relationships that are built. When you're down, your sisters are there to pick you up. And there's been so many times where I have felt very low. Maybe I made some bad choices or I fell off a little bit, and my girls were right there. And I almost didn't come this year to LadyBoss just because I've had a very hectic year. It's been a very difficult year, and the time leading up to this has been very hectic. But, you know, some of my friends, they were just like, you have to go. Do you realize how many people's lives you have changed and how many people you have affected, how many girls you have helped them on their journey? And I didn't realize that I had that potential. There was so much self-doubt in myself. There was so much, I just didn't realize that I had that in me. And even with the posts that I would share or the videos or whatever, I didn't realize how many people could see that and see something in me that would help them. I had no idea that was even possible because I've never experienced that before LadyBoss.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Story.
Yeah.
So what do you say to someone who's still stuck and hasn't made that jump, but they need it and they're wondering, is this right for me?
Do it afraid. I mean, you're not, there's literally nothing to lose. This is your life, and you owe this to yourself. You need to invest in yourself. There's a 7-day free trial. There's literally nothing to lose. Even if you were to do the free trial, see what it's all about. I mean, I have no doubt that once someone who's committed and who wants to change their life, who is tired of feeling stuck the way I was, once you see how everything is laid out for you in the program, once you see, you know, I don't have to wonder about what I'm supposed to eat. It's all right here. I'm not a cook. It's all right here. There's videos for everything. The videos are huge. It gives you all of the tools that you need. And what you end up getting, just the more you continue to follow the program, is life-changing. It is absolutely, you have to trust the process. You have to trust the process. You have to know that it is possible for you to change your life. It is possible for you to gain that confidence and for you to feel beautiful and for you to, you know, reshape your family even, because that's been a huge thing too, you know, with my kids and my boyfriend. I mean, it changes the way we eat. We do different activities together. We're scheduled for a mud run for our first later this month, and all together as a family. And I'm super excited about that because it has definitely affected the way others see me, the way others, I mean, I'm inspiring people, you know, not just in my family, not just in my circle of friends, but I have women from across the country that I've never met that have sent me messages before telling me how much I inspire them and how much, you know, when I hurt my shoulder, it's still, I'm able to push through obstacles. One of my favorite quotes that started with LadyBoss but has become so much more is nevertheless she persisted, because I really feel like that embodies my life. I've had a lot of struggles. I've had a lot of just stuff that has come across for the past few years, and every time I just keep pushing through. I keep pushing through, and I'm never going to stop. Even the times, like I said, when I've had difficulties and I've had obstacles, when before these might have been things that kept me down and continuing on that cycle, now it's things where it's like, okay, how long? It's just going to be a few days or a week. It's nowhere near as long as the months and years it was before. So someone who is ready to change their life, someone who needs that support, especially, like a lot of women do this feeling like they have no one, you know, or being criticized by their family, you know. The women that you will meet, the support that is out there, it is unreal and unlike anything you've ever experienced, and unlike anything you even believe is possible. It's absolutely amazing, and the LadyBoss sisterhood has been the biggest support for me. Absolutely, 100%. I absolutely love my LadyBoss sisters.